my name is Mindy and I'm here to talk about my third milestone. So my third milestone was being able to build a GUI, which is a graphic user interface, for my American Sign Language detection project, and also adding on a Raspberry Pi speaker that will be able to implement a speech synthesizer and say back the letters that the person is making with their hand. So what I first did was research tkinter, which is what you use for GUI on Python, and I researched that. I figured out how to get the buttons working, and so I actually implemented the nanonets code. So anytime that you take a picture or you click a button, and then it'll take the picture and it'll send you the prediction and all of that. So that was a little bit easier, but the main issue came when I decided I wanted a live preview. So what a live preview does is that it shows you exactly what's on your camera feed, and what happened was that it was very difficult to get a live preview onto a window. I finally found a solution, and so when I tried to implement the nanonets code, however, I ran into a lot of other problems in the code, and so it helped me a lot learning about how Python works. Definitely difficult. I did have to transfer files from my computer to the Raspberry Pi, and it just ran into errors, but I finally figured it out. It made me also learn about global variables and how to get to the correct path. And finally, it got all set up. It was all working nicely. And then what I did is use my Raspberry Pi speaker that came in the mail. So that was also a little bit difficult. I tried to run sound before because I already had downloaded eSpeak, and what you can do is you can just do a play and play all of the sounds. But for some reason it would run into some errors that would not allow it to play the other files, and it just kept coming out of my TV because my Raspberry Pi is connected to the TV and the Raspberry Pi speaker. So what I had to do is I had to go to the audio settings and literally force it to come out of the audio jack, because for some reason I could not force it through the command line. I just ran into some weird issues, but I forced it, and using eSpeak, there was a specific line of code that I had to run. Using that, I was able to run my code, and so I implemented that also into my tkinter. So every time it made the prediction, it would just say A or B based on the letter, and then I also had it display the letter on my tkinter. So that was my third milestone. Can't wait to see what other additions I have for my fourth.